Hi, hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. And let's talk about Erling Haaland's 9.5 year contract at Man City. Man City have just offered Erling Haaland 9.5 years, £500,000 a week. It's being reported. We all know it's probably a lot more with goal bonuses, assist bonuses, appearance fees, goal targets, whether Man City qualify for certain competitions, and if they win the league, there's probably additional bonuses and clauses in that as well. So it's probably a lot more. But let me know what you think, because these 9.5 years, these sort of Chelsea-style death row contracts we're seeing, almost like Suge Knight is the manager. Is he handing them out? He's probably on the payroll. But it's just really bizarre. This contract takes him well into 2034, I believe. That's when his contract ends. And will it last that time? Probably not. He'll probably leave before. But I think it definitely suits both parties. Man City, what do you get? You keep a world-class footballer, sort of the heir to that Messi and Ronaldo throne, a goal scorer who's probably going to break the all-time record he's on track to. And frankly, if you sold him, you sold Alvarez and you struggled. There isn't a big market of strikers. Right now, Isak is the obvious choice, but overall, there isn't really anyone better than Erling Haaland, and especially that potential-wise, who would go on to be better. So, you're keeping a fantastic player at the club, and if you sold him, there isn't much better out there. Also, he's a player that if you sold him, it kind of makes people think, okay, are Man City sort of a selling club? Are they not on that status of like a Real Madrid or Man U now, sort of reputation-wise? No, but sort of from a footballer stature, people always say like, Real Madrid, Barcelona, they're the biggest clubs in the world. But if you're selling those types of world-class players, it kind of makes other clubs not take you as seriously. And also for Erling Haaland, like, why would you leave? This is a club that been massively successful. Granted, this year we don't know what's happened, but they've been winning Premier League trophies 4 in a row, Champions League, the treble. Why would you leave? And frankly, if you left, where would you go? Because who would honestly be interested, and who could actually afford him? Only Real Madrid, but they've got Mbappe. I don't think Erling Haaland could fit the system, and I don't think they're the type of club really to splash the cash on those sort of Galactico players anymore. You see it in certain players with huge potential, but Erling Haaland is a big risk, and he's a player that doesn't fit straight into the team. You've got Mbappe, Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo. It's difficult to fit all those players in and keep them happy, and probably additional others. But could he go to the French league? PSG have had superstars, but that's a step down. The Bundesliga, I know he's had links with Dortmund in the past. He played for them, but could he go to a Bayern Munich? Again, probably a step down. And also they've got Harry Kane. Probably wouldn't want to join them. Serie A, only Juventus, but no one really has any money anyway. It's, again, the Serie A is not on the level of what the Premier League is today. Only the Premier League, and frankly, we are the most sort of competitive league you're seeing that this season. And I think he has sort of a great chance to stay here for a few more years, and then if he wants to move on, he can. I don't think there is anyone that can really take him right now. So he's probably thinking, I'll just stay here, I'll earn my money, and if a move comes in the future, then great. But I just want people to like really think, like, let me know, what do you think of these really long contracts? Because it's to get away with, sort of get around these financial fair play. This is a club that is in massive issues, legal issues, the 150 charges. And, they're already spending money in January. So I don't know how they're getting past it. And I think these contracts, actually, I think they help. You've seen Chelsea. Chelsea are using these long-term contracts. Again, they renew Palmer's. And I think, was it Woodrick, like soon after they signed them. So again, these long-term contracts allow the payment plan to sort of be spread out for longer years. And honestly, I don't really like it. I understand why they're doing it, but it's just a way to get past, I think, financial fair play. This is a team that, is going to court for breaking the rules, allegedly. Like, that's the whole issue. And they're outspending just themselves what was spent in last January. And now giving Erling Haaland a 9-year contract. You can't compete. You just can't. So, Let me know what you think. For me, it's mutual for both parties, but I don't really like it. I think you're going to start to see this for a long time. Because I think they're also doing this because players know they can run down their contracts. Look at Arnold. Trent Alexander-Arnold played at Liverpool, massively loved, going to go to Real Madrid. Deal looks to be done. And you're seeing transfer fees are just disappearing. So maybe, there's an area of sort of stability that Man City want. They want that sort of plan, that sort of long-term commitment for Haaland, sort of knowing where their players are going, and they don't want to lose anyone for free, which is very clever. But you'll probably start to see this with a lot more players. And let me know, who do you think the next one is? Talk to you all in a bit.